If you travel to a high hill overlooking the city below, you can experience Tallahassee as it was over 300 years ago and find out why Mission San Luis, a living history museum sharing the history of the Appalachian Spanish people, is totally Tallahassee and beyond.
The history of San Luis is one that is not told in the history books. And this is one that is so important to both Florida and Tallahassee.
An opportunity to enjoy nature, history, and community.
You can experience life in a certain time period, but understand how it's important to our time period now.
Set on 64 acres, Mission San Luis is Tallahassee's only National Historic Landmark, a park, and a living history museum. It tells the story of a mission established in 1656.
Appalachian Indians lived here in conjunction with the Spaniards, and the Appalachian chiefs asked the Spanish friars to come to the area in which that's where they moved to this high hill in Tallahassee to be able to build the mission, create the church, and provide that religious, spiritual experience for the Indians.
Mission San Luis was one of more than 100 mission settlements established in Spanish Florida between the 1560s and 1690s. Between 1656 and 1704, more than 1,400 Appalachian Indians and Spaniards lived at the mission.
There's a sense of community here. It was absolutely the tribal elders and the Spanish friars working together to build the community together.
The buildings at San Luis included Spanish and Appalachian residential areas, the Franciscan church and Spanish fort, as well as the Native Council House. A fire was always lit in this structure. It was the focal point for Appalachian life at the mission, a courthouse, civic center, city hall, even a hotel. It was the beating heart of the Appalachian people. A visit to the mission is an experience on many levels.
You can step back into time, see things in action as you've experienced today. You can touch, feel, smell, hear, participate.
A museum dedicated to educating and preserving a history that might otherwise be forgotten.
The Appalachian history of Florida, why they were one of the first and most prosperous Indians of that time, we've lost that history.
A place where visitors can hear the ring of the blacksmith's hammer, smell traditional foods being cooked, and explore 300-year-old artifacts excavated on site. Escape to another time and share the spirit of Mission San Luis.
We're a piece of history, we're preserving history, but we're also teaching, learning ourselves, and being a part of the Tallahassee community.
And there are many different free events and classes offered for the community at Mission San Luis. Just go to their website for a full list, missionsanluis.org.